So yeah, let's jump into Jonathan's story about this as well. Welcome, Jonathan.
All right, let's see if we could unmute him. All right, Jonathan, you should be able to unmute yourself.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Awesome. Hey, thanks guys for bringing me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Hey everybody. Yeah, hey, it's good to be here, and I've just been so blessed by Travis, his training, and I remember when I first met him, and I was like, "What, this guy's selling Amazon stuff on Facebook? Like, that never works. That's stupid. Like, nobody would fall for that. Nobody's gonna buy stuff on Facebook Marketplace and have it shipped from Amazon." And boy, was I wrong. And we've been just tremendously blessed by this opportunity. And to date, we started in the beginning of November, drop shipping, and our total sales have been about $166,000 in revenue.
Wow!
Profited.
Come on, man.
That's amazing.
We've profited about $53,000, and then just from cash back from using our Amazon rewards card, we've had a cash back of $5,300.
Wow!
Which is, that's even if we made no profit, that's still pretty good money for the amount of time we spent on it. So that's for most people, that's more money than they make in a month. So I know it certainly was for me, and so that was just a huge blessing there. I've spent I've had some one-on-one coaching with Travis, and I've spent some good money with Travis. I spent about $5K, just getting, because I saw the value that Travis was bringing to me and to our lives. And I mean, he shared this opportunity with me for free, with us for free. And so I wanted to really learn more. So, I've invested in our future, me and my wife's sitting right here next to me, but I wanted to invest in our future. And, we spent about $5,000 with Travis, and all I can say is I feel like I still owe money for the value that he brought to me. I feel like $5,000 is not enough. I feel like there's still a bill coming or something in the mail. I'm not sure.
Brother, just send some to my Cash App. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's awesome, Jonathan.
Yeah, it's been so. I mean, and just the investment that you're making, and is just. I'd never paid for coaching. That was a foreign thing to me to pay for coaching. Like, why would I go pay somebody, $5,000 to teach me how to do something? I'll just go learn to do it myself. But just the things I was able to learn from Travis just blew my mind, and just really helped us to scale and go to that next level with our Facebook business. So really,
that's awesome, bro.
So thankful for it.
Yeah, let me ask you: Are you running this on one account, or are you running it like your account and your wife's account?
Yeah. So originally, just from November to December, we were just doing my account, and then I got ghosted. We get the call from Facebook. I got ghosted for about a week and a half from Facebook, and got like no sales. And so I was like, okay, we need to have multiple accounts going. So then we started my wife's account, and then after we did that, we had our best day. We did about $1,000 in profit in one day on a Sunday. So we're just sitting there in church, and our phones were just blowing up, and we just had to turn them over. Yes. Okay, we can't look at those. We got to pay attention to church. We'll focus on that when we get home. So, so we are running two accounts there with my wife and her Facebook and my Facebook. So yeah, we are.
Nice. And are you still working, I guess, a traditional job in addition to this?
Yeah. I work 8 to 5 for a software company still. And, it's not my favorite thing to do, but, it's helping me to be able to just take these profits. And I like to continue to be in business ventures. And so I'm constantly reinvesting into myself, into building things. And, one of those areas is just, the Facebook training with Travis and stuff, and just investing there. And, so I still am working a job, but, the goal is to, I think like everybody here, is to get out of that 9-to-5 lifestyle and be able to work for myself, and be able to spend more time doing the things that, we're passionate about.
That's awesome. That's so cool to hear. And the amazing thing is, like, I really do feel like this is just the beginning. I mean, with Facebook just barely dipping their toes in, there's going to be a point where Facebook turns on, full steam ahead and goes after Amazon and Walmart in a big way. You see what Walmart's doing now, going after the Amazon business model. And so, to be on the forefront, I really believe that we are going to be riding a wave. In fact, it's crazy. I'm just, as I'm thinking about this, I feel anyway, some type of way about it. But anyway, I was talking to Travis, and I remember we were talking about like looking, because that's what I've been doing. Is I know that we have these principles that will work, that will help people, but it was like, what tool can we teach to anybody? What tool can we teach to help people find financial freedom? Because that's really our heart. I mean, I feel like if you ask me, Tim, what would you like to do with the rest of your life? I would like to teach people how to be the best version of themselves in their mind, in their heart, in their character, in their daily discipline, spiritually, teach what I know. And I'm obviously continuing to learn, but I also want to teach people to make money, because money obviously gives you options in life, but it also frees you up to go do what you're called to do. So if you can be free, Jonathan, and your wife can be free to fulfill the plan of God, because financially you reinvest, I don't know if you got in on Dogecoin or something with that too.
I did get in on Dogecoin, actually.
Yes, that's so awesome. When I looked at you, I was just like,
is 170 now.
Oh man, my brother actually had a dream. Not to sidetrack. My brother had a dream, and he woke up in the dream. He had put $5,000 into Dogecoin, and he woke up. He's like, that's so silly. And yesterday, he's like, bro, that $5,000 would have been 210,000. He's like, I really think the Lord was trying to speak to me there. He's like, I'm gonna start paying more attention when God gives me a dream. But little side note there, but. Yeah, I mean, if you're free to go do what God's called you to do, it's a multiplying effect. I've been so thankful that people invested in me, and that I went after and sought mentorship and sought that learning. And then, it's done that to me. And now I just want to multiply that. And so it's so cool to hear you do that. But I was talking to Travis, and I'm like, we need a tool that doesn't have this huge barrier of entry. And we were hoping, honestly, that would be Amazon. And I've got nothing against Amazon. I think Amazon's an amazing way to make money, but having gone through the process now of white labeling our own product, of putting everything together, sourcing it in China, going through the different versions of the product to get it perfect, and then getting it shipped over, and then getting Amazon to stock it. I mean, it's been almost a year, and it costs quite a bit of money to get going. And I'm excited I'm realizing that's more of a long-term play. And when we figure that out, of course, you guys are all invited to join us in this journey of launching an Amazon product, because I believe, again, it's a great place to make additional money, right? Reinvest your profits from Facebook into the next thing, into the next thing, into the next thing. But that's so cool to hear your story and how well you guys have done. I don't know if your wife wants to add anything to that, but thank you guys for that sharing that testimony.
Yeah, absolutely. She said she's good. She's a little camera shy. She said she's good, but
next time. Yeah.
No worries.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you. This is so good.
Jonathan, again, that's awesome.
Yeah. Throw some fire emojis in the chat. Thanks, Jonathan. This is so awesome. So awesome.
Yeah, guys, why don't you just take a moment and throw some fire emojis in the chat? Because you have to ask yourself this question: how would an extra over $60,000 in profit in 4 months, how would that benefit your life? How would that help you? And it's absolutely amazing. I remember when I actually first met Jonathan, and the great thing is we're not even going to be offering anything for 5,000 tonight. But the reality is this, guys, is we've literally put the tools in people's hands, just like Tim was showing. In fact, I actually want to, while these emojis are going into the chat, I want to give you guys a sneak peek to what we do call the marketplace training. And so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen in just a second. But before we do that, can I get some fire emojis on Facebook and some fire emojis on Zoom? Because tonight is, already off the chain. I mean, we're Christians, we're believers, and we believe that one will put 1,000 a flight, two will put 10,000 a flight, and a whole community of on fire entrepreneurs. Imagine what could happen. Imagine what could happen in the marketplace. I mean, we're even shooting back ideas on how it's all about the community, right? Because people need the tool and they need the community, and And then those things working together is just explosive. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen real quick. And I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek into what this looks like. So hopefully you guys could see my screen here. And while I'm doing that, I'm just going to.
Well, just before Travis goes into that, I mean, I feel the same way. Travis would always tell me like, yo, this guy just reached out to me to do trainings, and, you know, he's offering to pay $5,000. He's offering to pay 10 grand to be able to learn these methods. You know, Travis himself has had really similar results, you know, average 12 to 15,000 profit per month, you know, which is, you know, a good amount of money, coming close, knocking on the door of 200,000 a year. I mean, that's the type of income, you know, some doctors and lawyers, you know, are making. And so Travis really is kind of not an evil genius, but a godly genius when it comes to, he really has a gift on how to make money online. And it's not really my forte, so he just leads me through it. And, you know, like I said yesterday, I've made 2,300 in my first 14 days, really 10 days of really doing it. I stopped listing after like day 6 because I got tired of doing the 10 listings per day that Travis tells you to do. I wasn't the best student, but, you know, but even then I was like amazed at the results.